Hey Leo, this is your mid-month love reading for August 15th through the 31st, 2018. I'm going to apologize for it being late, but with this retrograde, it's been killing my energy. This is for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you don't know what yours are, there will be a link in the description where you can get your free natal chart. I don't read reversals unless I strongly feel that that's the intended message. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I just want to say thank you for all the likes, shares, the views, the subscriptions, and the comments. They really mean a lot to me, and I appreciate them from the bottom of my heart. Happy birthday to any Leos that have a birthday for the rest of Leo season, because we're about to head into Virgo. I pulled three Romance Angel cards. Well, actually 4 in your case, because these two came out together. So you have 4. The Gilded Tarot will be used for the overall message, the universal weight to clarify, and at the end I'll pull 3 angel answer cards. And what I want you to do is think of a question, and whatever card sticks out to you the most, that will be the answer to your question. Okay, now that that's all out of the way, let's get all up in your business. Okay, so the first Romance Angel card we have is a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some of you may have met somebody new, or if you're in a relationship, maybe you're just going through a cycle of new love with that person, possibly because when you're in love, you don't always love the person the same. Sometimes you kind of go through ups and downs. But for some of you, you have met somebody. Your love interest is a new love, and they've stirred romantic feelings. Then we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Leos, we like to flirt. I'm a Leo. Although I'm a little rusty at flirting. But yes, flirt, be lighthearted, just flirt with your new love. And then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So some of you need to just enjoy being in the moment. Don't try to rush anything. And, when you're enjoying yourself, you're going to attract somebody great to flirt with, have a new love with. All right, so then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So you might possibly meet somebody while you're doing something that you're passionate about, like a hobby. If you have a passion, you should follow it. Because you may meet somebody while doing your passion. Okay, so let's get into your reading. I'm going to move this up so we can see all our cards. Okay, so the first card that we have is the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is about wishes fulfilled, contentment, and emotional fulfillment. Then we have the King of Wands. Well, Cups are water signs. Cancers, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have the King of Wands. This can definitely be you guys, because this is fire sign. And remember that tarot is gender fluid. So just because it's the king doesn't mean that this can't be a woman, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. So we have the King of Wands here. And the King of Wands represents Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But the King of Wands, he's a boss, he's a decision maker, he's very decisive, he's passionate, but he knows what he wants, and he makes those decisions that he needs to. Then, I normally don't read reverse, but this came out reversed, and this is the Devil. And this can represent Capricorn, but it can also be about obsession, violence, sexuality, traps, feeling trapped, codependency, being tempted. So some of you, for some, maybe you got out of a relationship that you felt trapped in, or you maybe some of you have had some addictions that you're starting to overcome, or you have overcome, and you're on the road to healing, possibly because you went inside yourself, because we have the Hermit card here. Either that, or this could be the person, your love interest. And the Hermit card can represent Virgo, but the Hermit card is about going within yourself. It's about introspection. It's about contemplation. It's about guidance. It's also about, you know, shedding light on what it is you truly want, because you see he has the light in his hand, and he's like putting it before where he's walking. Then we have the Death card. The Death card can be about endings. Some of you may have ended things within a Virgo, and maybe they, maybe you had like a codependent relationship and you decided that it's time to end things, so that you can have emotional fulfillment, because it didn't emotionally fulfill you. But the Death card can also be about transformation. I almost said transportation. Transformation. Some of you may be taking a trip, or buying a car, because I just said transportation. So this can be about rebirth, change. So some of you may have figured out what emotionally would fulfill you, or what your wish fulfillment would be. And you know that whatever obsessions or addictions or anything that's unhealthy was holding you back, you went within yourself to figure this out, and now you're transforming yourself. This can also represent Scorpio. That's Virgo. So some of you may have left a Virgo for a Scorpio. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is somebody who is wise beyond their years. They're deliberate and they take their time to do things. Pentacles are very slow moving because they need to look at all sides of things. Pentacles represent the earth signs, which would be Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is paying attention to detail, it's dedication, it's steady progress. So for those of you that left someone to be with somebody else, you guys now are having like steady progress, whereas in the past, you know, you may have felt like you were stuck in the situation. Then we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is mourning something, feeling a loss, grieving, sadness, regret, frustration. So some of you could have been frustrated with the situation you were in, and now you're like waiting for your ships to come in. So Cups, again, that's water signs. Then we have the Three of Wands, which is the fire signs. Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. It's a law of attraction, return on your investment. So some of you may have been, you know, having steady progress, and now you were frustrated, but now you're about to get return on your investment of your time and your energy and effort. Then we have the Knight of Swords. He rushes in because air is very fast moving, because, you know, air, wind, but air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This is also about him coming in with clarity. He also comes in with truth and justice. He's very logical. He relies on facts. Then we have the Strength card, which represents Leo. This can also represent strength, compassion, healing, courage, and using instinct. But this definitely could be you guys. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, he's stable, he's prosperous, he's a generous man, He's like the hubby or boyfriend material. He's someone that you can really have a relationship with. And he's very stable emotionally, financially. Okay, so let's get the other cards and let's see what's going on. Let's get a little deeper into it, y'all. Let's see. Alright. I cannot wait for this retrograde to be over. I don't know about any of you, but it's done the 19th, and then we have like a shadow week. But I always feel retrogrades like... I swear I felt this one like 3 weeks early, but it's always like extra early for me. And I'm just so over it. I had so many things happen that I'm like, I just can't anymore. All right, one more shuffle. All right. The Nine of Cups is here. And I apologize, these are late. I'm going to try to be on time. I just did not have the energy. Like everyone I've done, I've had to take a break in between. Okay, so the Nine of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands, which can represent Aries, Leo, or Sag. And I'm just going to get another one. Please tell me what the Nine of Cups is. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the Moon card. So the Queen of Wands can represent you guys. The Queen of Wands, she is passionate. She's loving. She's caring. You know, also with Leos, we rule the heart. So like we're all about the love. And the Queen of Wands, she's, you know, she's regal. She's like a perfect complement to the King of Wands. She's just the feminine energy of it. Then we have the Moon card. And the Moon card is about secrets. It can also be about intuition. I was going to say, do we have this card here? But with the Nine of Cups being like emotional fulfillment, or like a wish fulfilled, I think some of you are wishing that any secrets with your love interests, or anything hidden with your love interest will come out so that you can, so you know, like the whole story. Like I think some of you don't have contact right now, or actually some of you like know how this person feels intuitively, but they haven't like really told you, so it's hidden from you. For some of you, it may be like a Cancer, because I see like kind of like a crab down here. It might be a lobster. It's a crustacean, okay? And then we have the Moon, which is, you know, your intuition. And you should probably, if your intuition is telling you something, you should probably listen to it, so that you can have this emotional fulfillment. All right, let's see. And then we have the King of Wands. So, all right, one more. Why is the King of Wands here? Please tell me why. Yeah, this has been happening a lot with these readings. Like, either the card will get clarified with the card, or the card will get clarified with the card before it. Okay, so with the King of Wands, we got the Star card, which is wish fulfillment. It can also be Aquarius. We got the Nine of Cups again, which is the emotional fulfillment, the wish fulfillment. Being content. And we got the Justice card. The Justice card can be Libra, but it can also be about karma. So quite possibly a lot of you guys have been wishing for like emotional fulfillment, and you guys have, you know, karma saying that it's coming for you. And remember, everything can be vice versa. Or maybe in this situation, you'll finally get justice, that this person's going to tell you how they feel. Or maybe you've had some really shitty relationships, and now finally you're about to get your wish and have somebody that fulfills you emotionally. Okay. Please tell me why the devil is here in reverse. The devil is here in reverse. Okay, so with the devil in reverse, we got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and Temperance. So Temperance is about, this can be Capricorn, remember that. Temperance can be Sagittarius. So this is about this is about balance. It's about intuition. It's about being divinely guided. If you notice, like, her head's lit up, and also there's like a crown here lit up. So I think of like the crown chakra, which is, you know, where your intuition comes from. But it can also be about it being divinely guided. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have that right here too. But the Page of Pentacles is wise beyond their years. So some of you are possibly old souls. The Page of Cups, he brings in messages of love. He brings in messages of stability, because pages bring us messages. So quite possibly, because you see he's like looking at him, maybe someone's gonna bring you an offer of love, and you in return are gonna bring them stability to your life, and you're gonna balance each other out. Also, you may need to use your intuition, because maybe somebody wants to offer you love and they don't know to speak up, and your intuition might tell you that it's not time to say anything yet. You need to let them offer you the love. It could also say that it's being divinely guided, so this is going to happen just in, you know, when the universe decides that you're ready for it. So maybe, you know, you're still healing from whatever that devil energy was. Please tell me why the Hermit card is here. Or some of you may even need to go within and meditate on some things and try to hear your spirit guides, because some of you with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups would represent water signs. It could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this is a brand new emotional beginning, a brand new relationship. And the Two of Swords is like, she has on a blindfold, so she doesn't have all the information she needs. You also, if you see the Moon card there, so there's possibly things hidden from the situation. It could be on your side or your love interest side, and they aren't sure what decision they're going to make, because this is about decisions. It's about not having all the information you need to make the decision. So quite possibly some of you need to go within to get the answers that you need. You could meditate, quiet your mind, and, you know, try to talk to your spirit guides, because we constantly get messages. Some of us are just more in tune, but you actually have to let them kind of know that it's okay that they talk to you. Or some of you may have two options, with the two being here, and you're not sure who you want to offer love to or who you want to offer you love, because there's still things you don't know. Like maybe you just met the person, you don't know a lot about them. And possibly soon light will be shed upon it, which will make you decide whether you want to end it or you want it to transform into a relationship. Please tell me why the Death card is here. Okay, so with the Death card, we have the World card and the Four of Wands. Now, I just noticed this last night, but the World card, there's a lion here, so definitely Leo. And then there's a bull here, which definitely Taurus. It could be Taurus too. But But the World card is about ending cycles so a new one can begin. And this card is like a relationship, a public relationship. It can be a marriage. It could be, you know, just being a happy couple. But with the Death card and the World, so there's definitely some kind of ending. So maybe you decided to put an end to that devil energy, or someone ended it with you because they weren't ready for a relationship and this is what you really want. You want the relationship. Or for some of you, maybe it was like a relationship that wasn't public because perhaps they were married or they were in a relationship already and it was kind of like a hidden thing. And that possibly could be ending to where they're single, like, and it may transform into an actual public relationship. Like, it could possibly be that you guys had a connection. Maybe you even live far apart with the World card, and maybe there's just that strong pull to each other. And because you guys were far apart, you never thought to give it a chance. But you continued to, you know, interact and talk and everything, and there are feelings there, and you both want this very public relationship because you're going to figure out a way to, you know, end this cycle of being apart. Please tell me why the Page of Pentacles is here. Please tell me why the Page of Pentacles. Alright, I don't think it wants to give me more than one. Alright, there we go. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, that's an earth sign. He's wise beyond his years. Definitely could represent you because remember, this is just all energy. We got the Chariot card, which could be Cancer. And we got the Nine of Pentacles, which is another earth sign. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's single. They are very content with everything they have. They're abundant on their own. They're comfortable with being alone. And I always think this is like somebody is watching her and just her be just her wonderful self. And then we have the Chariot, which is about movement forward. It's about victory. It's about choosing which direction, because if you notice, one's going that way, one's going that way. And with the Page of Pentacles, that's, you know, somebody with a stable message, but it's a very deliberate message. Like, it's well thought out. It's not impulsive. Like, they've thought about this for a long time. And for some of you, it'll be that they want to move forward with you. To end the cycle of you being single. Some of you, after leaving a relationship, you're happy. You know, you're living your happy life, which is a victory for you, because the best revenge, especially if somebody hurt you, the best revenge is living happy and being happy. Like, since you left the person, like, your life has just gotten peaceful and abundant, and like, you're very content being alone. You know, you're very secure in being single. You don't feel that you need to be in a relationship to complete you, which is very wise beyond your years. Okay. And it's very important because You have to love yourself first. Nobody can complete you. You need to really be a whole person. Okay, so please tell me why the Eight of Pentacles is here. Okay. So for the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about putting in work, paying attention to details, dedication, steady progress. And then we got the Strength card, which is Leo. That's about strength. It's about compassion. It's about, you know, like she's closing the lion's mouth, but she's very gentle about it. So it's like a gentle strength, you know, because people always think that people that are like sensitive or gentle are weak. But honestly, it takes a lot of strength to be caring. And it also takes a lot of strength for the way that Leos love. Because Leos, when they love you, I know this from myself, they like, we really love you. Like, love you, love you, love you. Like, we are all in if we love somebody. And we're very loyal. Then we have the Empress card, which can represent Libra or Taurus. It represents motherhood. It represents a mother. It can represent birth. It's fertility. It's abundance. You know, she's just in her feminine glory. So some of you have been, you know, putting in work and remaining strong because you're trying to get pregnant, or you want to be pregnant, or you want to meet the person that you will have children with. Some of you are working very hard because you are a single mom, and it's taking a lot of strength, and you are very strong and you can do this. For some of you, whatever you put your efforts into is going to be abundant. So if you're putting your efforts into a relationship and you're really, you know, dedicated to this relationship, you have the strength to continue on, and you will, you know, it will be abundant. It will grow. It will be amazing. Like, it will be beautiful. But I think a lot of people are going to be having babies soon. All right, please tell me why the Five of Cups is here. Okay, so for the Five of Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the Queen of Cups, she's intuitive. She's very loving. She's compassionate. She's all about emotion. She is emotional, but she knows how to control it. And then the Six of Pentacles is about charity. It's about like give and take. Some of you may regret, or this could be your person that regrets not having an equal give and take with somebody, even though you were like offering your love and offering your love and offering your love and offering your love, but they were never like reciprocating. And you kind of regret being all in, you know, being the Leo and loving as much as you did. You kind of regret it. You also could be mourning the loss of a relationship where, you know, you were the one putting in all the work and the other person was just not. But I think after you get comfortable, you know, with being single again, and get back into your power, you're going to find somebody who does reciprocate your feelings as well as emotions, as well as, you know, physically the things you do for them. Like, they're going to end up paying attention to details. They're going to notice like the things you do for them, and they're going to reciprocate in return. You just have to wait for your ships to come in. Some of you, there will be a return on the investment that you put into somebody else, or maybe you work for a charity. There will be a return on that investment. Please tell me why the Three of Wands is here. Okay, and then for the Three of Wands, we have the King of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So the King of Cups is, you know, the Queen of Cups pair, but if you notice, they're like back to back. So maybe you turned your back on the person because they hurt you. They hurt you over and over and over again, especially with you being the one to give them everything and them being very stingy when it comes to money, when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to everything. Like, you just decided that you want abundance. You want to be strong. Like, you want somebody that's going to pay attention to the little things. Please tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. Alright, so I got a bunch of cards. Let me see if they make sense. If they do, we will go with them. I'm going to try again. Let's see. Please tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. Now I'm dropping them on the floor. Okay, so we got the Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And that's in reverse. So, remember, the Knight of Swords is about rushing in, serving truth, justice, very logical, relies on facts. So some of you might have been unsure of how to proceed with this person that hurt you repeatedly. Maybe they were juggling you and another person. Maybe they were juggling you in work. But they weren't dedicated to you. They weren't paying attention to the little things. So you may have gained a new perspective. If you noticed, his head's lit up, so I think of intuition. Also, your relationship could have been up and down and up and down. And you finally decided that it's enough and you need to get balance in your life. And balance in your life meant having a new perspective and realizing that you need to turn your back on the person that repeatedly hurt you over and over again. And that is you did it quickly. That's you serving truth and justice. That, like, this is not, I deserve better. I deserve more. You can't do this to me. Because you're strong, Leo. Here you are again. You're resilient. You're strong. Leos are like gremlins. Like, we don't die, we multiply. I think that's gremlins. I don't know. Please tell me why the Strength card is here. Okay, so we got the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups. So some of you don't like whatever option as far as love comes to you. Like, you're just like, I don't want that one. But you're staring at like the options you do want, but they're not being offered yet. And you're just kind of like ignoring this one that is. Or some of you may be so focused on things that you think you want that you're not even noticing this one person that's offering you love. Or maybe they're just offering it to you in a way that you don't understand. Or like, I know me, like, you pretty much have to put up like a billboard like, I like you. Because I talk to everybody. So like, when guys talk to me and I talk to them, I don't really think of it as like them trying to flirt with me or whatever. Like, but I've had friends and be like, you know, he was trying to talk to you, right? And I'm like, oh, I thought we were just having a conversation. But so maybe some of you like aren't noticing this one person, or maybe it's somebody that you've been good friends with for like a really long time. And you're just not noticing that they want to offer you love. This can be a third-party situation, but I don't see the Three of Swords anywhere. And we only have one card left, so unless it comes out there, I don't think this is a third-party situation. But this can be about joy, happiness, celebration. This can be a reconciliation. So quite possibly you're going to reconcile with somebody. And you're just going to be like, I don't think this is for me. I have other options. Or I can do better than this little one cup of love, because there's somebody over here that wants to give me three, and they both have three. You see, there's three here and there's three here. So you possibly could have three people that want to date you, or three people that are very interested in you. Go Leo. It's your birthday. Literally. Okay, so why is the King of Pentacles here? Please tell me why the King of Pentacles. Please tell me why the King of Pentacles is here. Okay, so here we go. I love when this happens. Oh, Jesus. All right, so. Crap. Alright, so I did get 4 cards with this one. So we're gonna... Alright, so we got the Two of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is about choosing which direction you want to head out into the world. And you do have the world in your hand, because if you notice, he's holding the world. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow-moving person. They might be younger than you, but Pentacles very slow, but they are very sure in what they're doing because they do take their time. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could also be you taking on this energy, but the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing. And we also have the King of Pentacles here. So this could be a couple, or this could be somebody that you end up in a couple with. But we do, remember I said the Three of Swords. Here is the Three of Swords. So quite possibly some of you are, your love interest is a earth sign, or just has that earth-like qualities. They might even have earth in their chart, or they could be a cusp on an earth sign, so they do have some, you know, earthy tendencies. The Three of Swords can be third party, which the with the 3 next to it, some of you, it is a third-party situation. Some of you may know it's a third-party situation. And now you're like deciding, is this really what you want? Does it emotionally fulfill you? Does it bring you stability? Some of you, it may be a situation where it's kind of third party, but you feel like you guys really have a connection and they're slowly coming towards you and going to end the third party situation. Some of you, it definitely could be heartbreak, possibly an earth sign broke your heart, or somebody that you thought was very stable. Or somebody could be heartbroken because now you've chosen a different direction because they took too long to tell you how they feel. Okay, so let me clear these and then we're going to do your angel answer cards. Just shove these in my drawer. I hope to get everybody's out by tonight, but I'm already tired. What's today? The 16th. We only got 3 more days to the retrograde until Mercury goes direct. But then we're in the shadow period for, I think, 7. So, hopefully I just have energy after this, because I'm like, oh my goodness. One more shuffle. And everybody's reading has been like 45 minutes. Alright, please give me 3 cards for anyone who's watching the August mid-month reading. Alright, so here's the first card, card number 1. Then we have card number 2. And please give me one more card. Alright, and then we have card number 3. So for those of you that picked card number 1, we have recovery. So if you notice, she's meditating, and like there's a lady behind her, so I think that's kind of like an angel or her spirit guide, you know, helping her heal herself. And then for those of you that pick card number 2, we have romance. Woohoo! And those of you who pick card number 3, we have yes with an exclamation. So yes, whatever your question was, yes, 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 yes. Yes, you're going to get it. Okay, Leo, that was your mid-month reading for August 15th to the 31st. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will be back soon. I'm going to be doing some different things. I have to go back and finish up the What's Up With Your Love Interest. I just haven't had any time because like my birthday was right around then and everything. So I have to finish those out. I'm going to do those after these, and then I'll be doing probably the September monthly so they're out on time. But I appreciate you guys, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.